Good morning, students. Buenos días, estudiantes. En el día de hoy, today, we will be going over our Spanish accents rules. Remember that these are based on 3 words: palabras agudas, palabras llanas, and palabras estrújulas. We still need to learn one more rule, but for today, we will be practicing these ones. As we go along, I will be pronouncing each word. Have a pencil and pen available, as well as books so that you can write them down and practice them along with me. Our first word is canción. 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 I will give you a minute to figure it out. And if you want, you could also pause the video. But as you can see, canción, the stressed syllable is on the O. That means, let me change, I apologize. That means since the stressed syllable is on the O, that makes it a palabra aguda. Why does it make a palabra aguda? Because the stressed syllable is the lost syllable, canción. Thus, keeping with the rules of palabras agudas, if the word ends in an S, an N, or any of the vowels, A, E, I, O, or U, then it does have a tilde. Okay, now we'll move on to the second word, which is música. 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 I will give you another second. Okay, so música. As you can hear, música has a stressed syllable in the U. Música. Thus, that makes it a palabra estrújula. Why? Because the stressed syllable is the third. So música. 1, 2, 3. Thus, keeping with the rules of estrújula words, it does need an accent mark. Now let's move to the next example. Lápiz. 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 Okay, are we ready? So, lápiz, as you could hear, it has a stressed on the A, lápiz. Thus, it is a palabra llana. Since it is a palabra llana, keeping with the rules, palabras llanas have a tilde in accent marks when they end in any consonant or that is not N or S. Thus, lápiz does have an accent mark. So we'll keep going. Our next word is ciudad. 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 Remember that you could always pause the video if you need more time. Ciudad. So the word ciudad has a clear stress syllable right here. Ciudad. Thus, since it is on the last syllable, then this makes it palabra aguda. Now, we're back to your rules. Las palabras agudas only have an accent mark or tilde when they end in vowels, so A, E, or I or U, or N or S. Since the word ends in E, it does not have an accent mark. So that does not have an accent mark. Okay. So our next word is frío, frío, frío. I will give you another moment. So as you could hear, frío clearly has an accent on the I, a syllable, I apologize. Thus, that makes it a palabra llana. Now, keeping with all rules that we have learned thus far, las palabras llanas llevan tilde when they end in a consonant or that is not N or S, right? So since this word ends in an O and it is a palabra llana, it does not have an accent mark based on the rules that we've learned thus far. But a rule that we will soon learn is the next rule, the fourth rule of the accent marks, dictates that this does have a tilde. Next class, we will learn more about that and why that happens. But to keep going, our next word is héroe. 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 So, as you can see, héroe has a clear stress on the first E. Héroe. Héroe. That makes a palabra estrújula. And remember, palabras estrújulas siempre llevan tilde. They always have accent marks. Thus, we can go ahead and put our accent mark. Our next word is café. Café. And as you can see by the red line on the clearly needs tilde. But where? Café. Café. Okay. So, café has a stress syllable at the end. Okay. Because of that, it's a palabra aguda. And since it doesn't end in anything, it does have a tilde. Okay. So our next word is amigo. 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 So this word, amigo, has a clear accent, amigo, on the I. That makes it a palabra llana. But since it ends in a vowel, it does not have an accent mark. And the next is menú. 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 As you could hear, la palabra menú has stress syllable in the U. That means that it is a palabra aguda. And it requires a tilde. Now, one more. This next word is iglesia. 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 As you can see, the stress syllable is in iglesia. Iglesia. Thus, making this word a palabra estrújula. Remember, las palabras estrújulas siempre llevan tilde. They always have an accent mark. So there we go. This is a practice of our Learn Spanish accent rules with our palabras agudas, llanas, and estrújulas. If you would like, you can go and rewatch the video and continue to practice your Spanish rules.